up. Now every day I wake up, somebody got a problem with hope. What's up, y'all need to get all fed up, cause I got a little cheddar and my record's moving out the store. Young folks spitting at me, young rappers getting at me. My looking big, predicted this shit exactly. More money, more problems, gotta move carefully. Cause fans hate when you getting money like athletes. Youngins ice grilling me, oh, you not feeling me? Fine, it costs you nothing, pay me no mind. Look, I'm on my grind, cousin, ain't got time for frontin'. Sensitive thugs, y'all all need hugs. Damn, little mans, I'm just trying to do me. If the record's 2 mil, I'm just trying to move 3.
It's not nice to talk about the way people look like that, but I guess it's kind of true.
For me, a great deal.
One sip. Everybody knows the rules.
And we already made our Mine went to peanut butter and jelly.
She went this morning.
She went potty?
Yeah.
Did she go?
Peanut butter
Big, yeah.
and jelly. And Becky fries and hummus.
Yeah.
Avocado. Yeah, that's what I do. And you don't do this.
Oh gosh.
She's gonna wear them every day.
From now on, yeah. Mace just said it smelled like asparagus and lemonade. Did you just run into the corner? My goodness. Yeah. Yeah, not far off because broccoli sprouts and lemon juice. I actually like the way it tastes.
Can we cut it together?
You know what, the avocado I'm not gonna cut together. Mason, you can put in here. So she spilled out all of the...
Ah. Nice day outside today.
There's not really room.
I don't want tomatoes. Oh, my favorite.
You said it's not a good breakfast? Ah. Yeah, well, I don't like eating a lot before I run anyway. Especially not before my fastest, biggest, most important workout ever. Avocado toast. Mason toasted it. Thank you, Mason.
12 is my guess.
No, the most I've run recently in one day is 24.
I cannot run that much.
Well,
Yeah.
Yesterday I ran 20, and the day before I ran 21. Today I'll probably run around
20.
16? No, probably like 16. If I had to guess. Yeah. Let's see how many I'm at.
Daddy, how many hours did you sleep?
How many hours did I sleep?
Yeah.
7 hours and 59 minutes. I got good sleep.
What do you want?
I've been stressing this morning, and Charli told me coming outside for 5 minutes can apparently change your mood. So I'm seeing if that can happen. Also, the garden is absolutely beautiful back there.
Yeah, hold on.
But yeah, man, day 1, summer of speed. So this is going to be my first session back after Bayshore Marathon. Should I kind of... There we go. I might just hold it and talk like this. How's that? But yeah, first session back after the Bayshore Marathon. I haven't really done much in the way of speed. Last week I did 8 by 50 seconds hard uphill. This was a good idea. I'm more relaxed. This is actually a good idea. You actually had a good idea. Yeah. Last week I did 8 by 50 seconds uphill over in Jolie Cheval. Everyone's checking out the garden. And then I actually did a really hard long run, group long run, 20 miles, picked it up down to marathon pace some. I fell off the pack. It was it was pretty rough, 110-mile week last week, but I'm trying to combine. There was a great video, Dylan Bellis. Check out his channel if you have not. He did a video on should you do summer of speed or summer of mileage. Well, I am doing summer of speed, but I am also increasing my mileage because I haven't gone up above 100, which has been my baseline, in probably 7 or 8 months. And what Dylan called it was summer of range. And that is likely the best way for a lot of people out there to do it. Don't just do speed workouts. Don't just focus on going up to the highest mileage ever. You want to have a more balanced program. So we are doing Summer of Speed officially. That's the name, Summer of Speed, presented by Nomeo. But I want to encourage everyone out there to also make sure you're getting that mileage up, man, and to do things in a balanced way. So Summer of Speed is 12-week speed workout programming on the Supwell app. I'm going to get the first week up today. We will have 3 different levels of workouts. The cool thing is we're also doing grit with the Believe in the Run in July. So the way I map this out, again, to be more balanced, is that the first week or the first month of workouts should be... The first month of workouts, the kids are just screaming. The first month of workouts should be able to work with a higher mileage. So they're shorter, faster. That's the way I'm setting up my training, polarized training. So for the month of July, I'm trying to hit, I don't even want to say it on camera, but I'm trying to hit some really good volume for grit while doing some intensity. And I have found that, counter to what you might think, the volume in the very fast stuff don't work against each other. Now, of course, you have to be careful about injury risk, but if you're doing the highest mileage of your life, doing some shorter and faster workouts like hill sprints, strides, 200s, 400s, it actually works really nicely. And then the rest of your runs are just low and slow, and especially in the summer. Now, the danger comes where the hardest workouts, the risk of blowing up comes when you're doing 800 plus meters, because the heat will really take you out. So first few weeks here are going to be shorter, faster, get those speed legs back, especially if you're a marathoner. A lot of us don't work 5K pace and faster, and you don't necessarily need to all the time, but the other benefit of this is strength, running economy, and injury prevention. If you're doing some of these shorter and faster things, you will get stronger, because I mean the repetition of the higher mileage, it just makes you, I'll speak for myself, it makes me feel slow and clunky, especially when I'm going up past 100. I mean, 110-mile weeks, I'm jogging out a lot of 8-minute miles, so getting some shorter and faster stuff like I'm going to do today, 200 meters, makes me feel way more efficient, and it also builds strength. Running is a full body exercise. People sleep on that, but if you look at the elite marathoners out there, man, they are muscular. They're strong, and running 100 miles a week, running 70, 80 plus miles a week, it requires a lot of strength, core strength and upper body strength. So doing some of these faster workouts, it also functions as running specific strength. So that's the program, man. Summer of Speed. Make sure you are on the Supwell app if you are not, because that's where we'll be posting all the workouts. We're also doing a giveaway with Nomeo. So I got Nomeo on board for Summer of Speed. Super excited about this because, well, number one, it's a great product. I used it all throughout my training block last year. Number two, they're trying to support the hobby jogger community. And number three, I wouldn't have been able to do 12 weeks of free programming, well, free for the Supwell app, without a partner to help me out with this. So shout out to Nomeo, our partner here. We're going to be giving away Nomeo to 5 people on the Supwell app this week. We're going to be doing giveaways a few times throughout the program here. I also talked to a shoe brand recently. We're going to be doing a giveaway in, I think we said July, with the shoe brand, one that hobby joggers like. They have a great shoe. We'll be giving away a few pairs of those. We'll also be giving away some Supwell gear. So make sure you're on the Supwell app if you're not. I like to do these community challenges too to bring more people into the fold on the app. It really is a cool place. $5 a month for the Supwell app. You get the mileage tracking, you get the shoe database where you can read all the reviews, and you get the best hobby jogger community in the gosh dang world. So that's the program, man. Summer of Speed. I'm super pumped. I would encourage everybody to do it. Oh, the last thing I will say here, you don't have to do the workouts I program. I really don't care if you do them. I did map out 3 different levels. So one for 0 to 20 miles a week, if that's where you're running, or you're coming back from injury, or you're just not comfortable doing speed. They're lighter, they're shorter. The second level is 20 to 45 miles a week if you're in that 8 to 10 minute pace range for your workouts. And then the third level was 45 plus miles a week. These are the workouts I'm going to be doing. These are designed for if you're running 7-minute pace or faster for your workouts. what I was going to say, though, it doesn't matter if you actually do these workouts. You can do whatever workout you want, but the program is really to encourage people to be running hard 1 day a week. Yes, even if you're doing grit, even if you're trying to run higher mileage, it's good to run hard 1 day a week in whatever way works for your program and your schedule. So that's really the mission of Summer of Speed, to encourage people to train well. I mean, that's my entire mission with what I do here on the channel, to train well, to help improve the way we're living, to live well, to feel good. But with this particular program, I don't care if you do these workouts, do whatever workouts you have, you will be eligible if you do one speed workout a week. It doesn't matter if you do the ones that I program, but with the ones that I have programmed versus just doing random ones yourself, I have periodized it. So I'm going to make sure that we're getting there's three ways you can periodize workouts. It's either speed, so making sure you're getting faster each week, making sure, number 2, you're doing more volume each week, or making sure that the recovery goes down so that you get a higher training stimulus. So speed, volume of the reps, and recovery. Those are the dials that we can pull. So I've periodized this throughout the 12 weeks. We're progressing on one of those fronts. If you do workouts yourself, just make sure you know how to design a program so that it actually gets you faster. Or if you have a coach, just do whatever workouts you're following from them. But the goal is to get everyone out here, encourage people to be running hard all summer, and to get our mileage up too, but really to be running hard all summer and to be training in a smart way so that when program wraps up, man, last week of September, when we finish it out, that's the legit last week of summer. We're doing 12 weeks all through the last week of summer. It's the official first week of summer. But when the program wraps up, that everyone could be strong and ready to attack those fall marathons. So I'm super excited about this, man. Shout out to Nomeo, our partner for this. Shout out to all of you. I think that's all I have about the Summer of Speed. We can dive into these shoes now. Charli said I don't need to work because she can feed our family with her garden. What's the haul today? Yellow squash, zucchini, and cucumbers, and baby tomatoes. The birds are really out today. I think I had too much caffeine, man. Look at that. No, I actually think it's from holding the camera. It's like it's heavy. I'm twitching now. Gotta do some more push-ups. Man, I might start my day out here every morning now. It's so peaceful. It's like a bird sanctuary. It's much better than scrolling on the phone inside. Yeah, you were right. You were right. Alright, let's get ready for this run.
I've been working this crazy shift and I ain't paid. Me too. I wish I could buy me a spaceship and fly.
I swear I do. GLC feel you, I feel you, man.
Oh, I've been working this crazy shift and I ain't paid. I wish I could buy me a spaceship and fly.
Alright, so shoe for today's run. I had to bring out something new because it's the first day of Summer of Speed. So, of course, we got to crack open the new gear here. And, man, new gear, well, not for me anymore, really, with shoes. I don't get excited about new shoes because it's kind of a job at this point. But in general, getting some new gear, if you're in a new training cycle, if you're trying to switch things up, either do high mileage or Summer of Speed, it really can help. It's a psychological thing to crack open some new gear. But I'm going for the Puma, what is this thing called? Fast-FWD Nitro Elite 2. That's what we're going to be running in this morning. And it is in the 5K and 10K racing segment. So these are the competitor shoes here, Nike Streak Fly 2. This is the best 5K, 10K racer, super low to the ground, aggressive. You have this curved carbon fiber plate up here. It is not something that I want to go much more than 30 minutes in, maybe 40 minutes in max. I don't warm up and cool down in this thing. Matter of fact, I used it one time actually, and it wrecked me really good, but it was still my favorite or fastest mile repeats ever that I've done and this guy right here, super lightweight. It's about 130 grams, I believe. We'll put it on the scale, but one of the lightest weight, most aggressive shoes out there on the market. It is a track spike for the roads. Now, the other shoe in this segment is the Adidas Takumi Sen, and just picking this up, it is so much heavier than the Streak Fly. It's on the other end of the spectrum. So Streak Fly, super fast, lightweight, very aggressive geometry, not something that you'd want to run a lot of miles in. The Takumi Sen, on the other hand, this is almost like a speed shoe daily trainer. And because of that, I kind of panned it on the first run review. There's not a lot of assistance. There's not a lot of pop. Theoretically, a 5K, 10K racer should be the most aggressive shoe in a brand's lineup, the fastest shoe. This did not feel like the most aggressive shoe or the fastest shoe in Adidas's lineup. I do know a lot of people like this thing. It's almost like a mini super shoe in that it's decently comfortable. That's what it has going for it. It's decently comfortable. The protection is okay. I could do even maybe a 20-mile long run in this. But if I'm trying to rip, it doesn't have a lot of what I want to be able to hit my fastest paces. It's more of a shoe that makes you do the work. So over here on one end, we have the super assistive shoe that will tear you up. Very aggressive rocker and geometry on the front. And on the other end here, we have this flatter shoe, heavier, more protective. Kids running through here. But on the other hand, we have this flatter shoe, more protective, something that you could go long in. Now, one other shoe I will introduce here is a traditional super shoe, a marathon race shoe, Puma Deviate Nitro Elite 4. This is Puma's super shoe, Puma's marathon shoe. The benefit of super shoes, we've talked about this some, but 40 millimeters in the back here, carbon fiber plate, the race foams, which are bouncy. The benefit of these shoes is that you can train harder with a lower effect on the body, meaning you get a higher fitness stimulus and less recovery time. That is the benefit of a super shoe in training. The benefit on race day is just you go out there and run faster, of course. This is going to be much faster than a Nike Evo Mero Plus or an Adidas Evo SL. Even the most elevated trainers out there are not as fast as these race shoes. But in training, these help us train harder, recover quicker, and run faster. That's what these guys do. So for me, going for a shoe like the Streak Fly in training negates some of the benefits of the modern tech, because yes, this will help me run faster, but it will also leave me a lot more beat up. And then you have the logistical component involved too. If I'm doing a workout here in my neighborhood and I want to warm up for 4 miles, if I'm running in the Streak Fly, there's no chance I'm taking this to jog some 8-minute miles or 7-minute miles before I get into the workout. A shoe like the Puma Deviate Nitro Elite, this is fine. This is great even for the jogging and cool down. So for a marathoner, if you're going 8 miles, 10 miles, 12 plus miles on your workouts, running in the super shoes or super trainers just makes sense. And the final thing is, a lot of us who are marathoners are not running fast 200s and 400s all the time, which is the point of this first section of Summer of Speed, to encourage us to do that. But at the slower paces, threshold marathon, you don't need a 5K, 10K racer to hit them. So there's a lot of things that make this category for me not something that I run in all the time. Across these two shoes, I have, I think, literally 2 runs across the Streak Fly and the Takumi Sen, but I still did want to check out the Deviate or the Fast-FWD here because, well, one, there's not a lot of things coming out right now. It's pretty much a drought for new shoes. But 2, it is a speed shoe. It is a performance running shoe. And ultimately, this is a performance running channel. So with that, let us take this guy out of the box and see what it's all about. Ooh, really cool design here. Purple. Look at that. I'm a fan of the colorway. I'm not actually a huge fan of the look of this. It gives me some of that Streak Fly thing where it's super low to the ground and very aggressive. It does look like a track spike for the roads. Again, this does not look like a shoe that I want to warm up in or cool down in. Now, pushing in this foam, Nitro Elite, this does feel really nice. It's giving me some Fast R3 vibes right here. But yeah, just look at the interior of this foam. So we can do a little comparison here. I mean, there's just no comparison. The Nitro Elite or the Fast-FWD is almost half. This has got to be about 20 millimeters in the front here. Officially, it measures in around 30, I think. We can get the stack rater out here and do a stack check, but not a lot of foam. So that's the issue with this category. You don't get a lot of foam. It's very aggressive. True racing shoes. And if you look at this, especially from this angle, it literally looks like a racing flat, right? This does not look like a shoe that you want to get a lot of miles in. I'm getting very similar streak fly vibes. If we compare it to the Takumi Sen here, and again, Takumi Sen was not my favorite from a speed standpoint, but from a comfort standpoint, it was actually pretty solid. If we compare the Takumi Sen here, I mean, you can see the fast forward is just a lot more aggressive. It is. So fast forward might be, look at that, 33 in the back on the Takumi Sen. We'll measure this in, but visually you can see that Takumi Sen is giving you some more right there. Nitro Elite is very low to the ground. So let's weigh this in. I want to see how light it is compared to some of these other shoes. Nike Streak Fly 2 comes in. This is the lightest race shoe out there, or at least in this segment. Nike Streak Fly 2 comes in at 137.3 grams. Takumi Sen, I mean, just this is why I panned this shoe, is very heavy, 201 grams. Compare that to the Deviate Elite 4. This is my entire issue with the Takumi Sen. The Deviate Elite 4 is 182 grams. So a marathon super shoe, 20 grams lighter, 10% lighter than the 5K, 10K racing shoe. Just made no sense to me. But let's see where the Puma Fast-FWD comes in. 138, so same exact weight as the Streak Fly. Yeah, there's no chance I'm doing my warm-up and cool-down in this. All right, let's see what the stack is.
So I quit, y'all welcome. Y'all don't know my struggle. Y'all can't match my hustle. You can't catch my hustle. You can't fathom my love, dude. Lock yourself in a room doing 5 beats a day for 3 summers. That's a different world like 3 summers. I deserve to do
So before we put it under the stackerator and get the heel, let's get the forefoot here. Yeah, forefoot, you're getting under, so this is more mid forefoot here, you're getting under 30 millimeters. If we go to this toe off point, you're getting about 25 millimeters of foam. If we compare that to the Puma Deviate Nitro Elite, you get well above 30. You get almost 40 millimeters of foam in that mid forefoot area, and then at the toe off point you're getting, yeah, very similar. So about 10 millimeters less foam in the Fast-FWD Nitro Elite in the front. Let's see in the back here. And yeah, this really might be a one and done type of shoe for me. Not because there's anything wrong with it, but because I don't run in this category all that much. We'll also see how beat up I am. And this is dangerous because I've got that group run again on Saturday. I'm hitting this speed workout Thursday. I'm going to be pretty torn up on that group run. I'm going to get dropped again. But it's okay. That's how you get better. That's how you get better. All right, so stack here. Man, under 30. That's right under 30. 29.9. Pretty much 29.9 in the back of the Fast-FWD Elite. So that comes in, again, 10 millimeters lower than a traditional marathon super shoe. Let's see. Oh, almost knocked this down. Let's see where the Streak Fly comes in here. And I'm doing some manual math with this guy. So 160, and then we see Streak Fly. Streak Fly is even lower. Streak Fly is about 26, 25 millimeters in the back. Very low. All right, so plan for this run. I am not going to warm up in the Fast-FWD here. I am going to warm up in the Puma Deviate Nitro Pure so that I can save my legs a bit. So I'm going to do that. I will lace these up. Matter of fact, why don't we lace them up right now? As we're lacing them up here, I can talk through the plan for today's run. So again, first serious workout post-marathon. I want to keep it relatively light. And for a lot of people who are just getting into speed, after being in that marathon cycle, we want to keep things controlled and not just start hammering all out 400. So today's workout, I'm going to do some strides. So 4 miles in strides to warm up. Then I'm going to do 4 by 10 seconds hill sprints. Then after the hill sprints, I'm going to do 8 by 200 at marathon pace. So that's only 1 mile at 8 by 200 at 5K pace. That's only 1 mile at 5K pace, relatively low volume. But for marathoners, and especially if we're in a higher volume period of training, we don't need a whole lot. The focus today is running economy, strength, and priming the body for the bigger workouts in the weeks ahead. So with that, I'm going to warm up, and then we can come back here and get these fast forwards on. Let's do it. All right, so solid warm up in the books. I am so tight, man. So tight and sore from all this mileage, but got it done. 7:52 pace, 32 minutes, 51 seconds. Yeah, I hit one sub 5 minute stride right there at the end, and that felt pretty good, but majority of that run was just trying to get into it. I think over the past few weeks, ever since Bayshore, I've been feeling, man, I'm not 25 anymore. There's a difference. There's a difference between 25 and 30. There really is. This is the first time where I felt that. But it's also, man, I think it's just the accumulated work that piles up, and the fact that I'm hitting 110 mile weeks now. But yeah, lacing up this thing, I actually don't love the way it looks. It gives me European soccer cleat vibe. Something about it is just a little bit weird. I gotta go streak fly for looks over this. I do like the purple, but purple and the red, I don't know. I wish they just did all their shoes in the full lavender colorway. That one is so sick. I might have to get a pure in that colorway just for swag. But yeah, race fit, true to size, and very low to the ground. Foam does feel nice, but it's just very low. I think it was the right call to not do my warm-up in this shoe. So once I have this guy on, plan is going to be 4 by 10 seconds up the hill. I'll do another little jogging warm-up, probably 5 minutes in this, just to get over to the spot where I do the workout. And then 4 by 10 seconds up the hill, and then 8 by 200 meters. Let's do this thing. Oh, I need to grab the pod. I actually, a quick fit check, by the way. Supwell mileage race singlet. But yeah, I actually don't have that much time today, unfortunately. So I may have to do a very short warm up or a short cool down. Yeah, first impressions of this thing, doing a little bit of jogging, not as aggressive as the streak fly, and not very many shoes are as aggressive as the streak fly, but also not as cushioned as a super shoe or even Takumi Sen. It very much feels like running on a plate with 2 thin layers of foam on each side. Not super comfortable. I have a feeling my calves are going to be pretty worked after this. But immediately, I mean, just putting this on, I'm running about 30 seconds per mile faster than I was on my warm-up. It's just one of those shoes where you put it on, can't run slow. And I'm really forcing this one today. I took the Nomeo and everything though, so I can't waste it. Let me give it a little gas here. I mean, yeah, these are grip and rip
grip and rip. There's not a lot of bounce. There's not a lot of cushion. They are very direct. The heel actually at 30 doesn't feel too low, but it's just the forefoot, especially when I'm heel striking on the jog, where that forefoot is lean and mean. And the carbon is, and this is stiff. One stride in, this is much better than the Takumi Sen. I can tell you that from a pure speed perspective. It's just super direct. It's the race car thing where the suspension is not comfortable. It's not going to feel good around the corner. It's not going to absorb the bumps, but it's so sharp. And it'll give you exactly what you put into it. Very much a track day shoe. That's the vibe I'm getting. Yeah, not a lot of bounce at all. It's propulsive, but not bouncy. All right, hill sprints time, 4 by 10 seconds. All right, 4 hill sprints in the books. Feeling a little mixed, I would say. It's always hard getting back into it. And I've been dying at the end of each rep there. Last few weeks, I just don't have that strength. I've been dying on the hills. I've been dying at the end of my hill sprints. I need to rebuild strength, but guess what? That's the whole point. That's the whole point. Summer of speed. All right, so now for this part, 8 by 200, I'm gonna do this on the slight downhill because I really want to build some quick turnover. Let's do it.
I know you waiting in the wing, but I'm doing my thing. Where's the love? I said, where's the love? Yeah. And then the Fuji's gon' break up. Now every day I wake up, somebody got something to say. What's all the open fussing for? Because I'm grubbing more, and I pack heat like I'm the oven door. Pray on my downfall, but every time I hit the ground, I bounce up like round ball.
So 3 reps in here, some guidance as you're doing these 200s. It's not about going all out. The reason I did it on the downhill instead of the up is because I really want to focus on running economy. And the other thing is, the best thing you can do with these workouts as a marathoner, really anybody, but if you're just starting speed, the best thing you could do is get through it in one piece without being injured. And the entire point of this workout is running economy, speed, power, and confidence at paces faster than our goal race pace. So I'm running these a little bit faster than my current 5K pace. I think I hit a 4:48 per mile. It's a slight downhill though, so it translates to maybe a 3K effort, even though as hobby joggers, we never race 3 kilometers, but that's the idea. Keep it smooth, strong, steady. I'm focusing on some of my cues, quick turnover. So as soon as my forefoot hits the ground, pulling it right back up, kicking all the way out to the back. You don't actually want to kick, but elongating my stride and keeping it very smooth. So 3 reps in, let's hit the other 5.
Now I don't wanna have to kill soundball. Don't wanna have to cock back the 4-pound ball. Look, scrap, I got nephews to look after.
Halfway through, 4 more.
I'm not looking at you dudes, I'm looking past you. I thought I told you cactus, I'm not a rapper. Can I live? I told you 96 that I came to take the ish, and I did. Handle my biz, I scrambled like Randall with his. Cut in hand, but the only thing running is numbers, fam. Jigga held you down 6 summers, damn, where's the love?
Last one, not all out. Smooth, quick, controlled.
Singing, where's the love? Take him to church. My where's the love? The Richard Pryor going burn up, and I get Tina.
High 5. Boom. So there we go, man. Oh, is this all zoomed in? Was this on? Gosh dang, 2x zoom the entire time. Yeah, there we go, man. 8x200 in the books. You want to make these things as easy on yourself as possible. That's my whole theory with the speed work and workouts. The volume should be as high as you could possibly sustain. If you're a marathoner, the speed work and the workouts should be as easy and as small. We want as low frequency. With the speed, my philosophy, as easy and as small, low dosage as possible. Minimum effective dosage on the speed work. So if you're a marathoner, if you're running 45 plus miles a week, week 1, 8x200 meters should feel smooth, if not easy. You should finish these feeling like you still have some left in the tank. And some people might even go 10 or 12. I mean, in peak volume, you could go 20 to 40, but I know a lot of people out there are not doing speed work. So this is designed to get us into it, get those mechanics right, and stay sharp and fresh. You should not be breaking down by the end of this. So that's all I had time for. I think it was just about, 4.26 miles right there, plus the 4-mile warm-up. I don't even have time for a cool down. My cool down was just the jog down the street. But sometimes that's okay. It's a really nice switch up, man. I'm telling you, I ran 20 miles yesterday. I ran 21 miles the day before. That's another way that I've designed these workouts. Goes nicely with high volume, polarized training. We get the volume, keep the volume high. We do some shorter and faster stuff, and the body can absorb all that work. If I tried to come out here and do a 4-mile tempo or a 14-mile steady run today after 40 miles the past 2 days, would have felt a lot harder than this. So it's nice to have some variation with the training. All right, I'll see you after shower and meetings.
Lunchtime, and I also got a package. Got a package that I'll show you. Boom. Already took a bite. Don't mind me. But Lunch of Champions, a little sourdough whole wheat with the black bean burger and some vegan cheese. Then a little bit of Zapp's pickle chips on the side. I'll get the full veggies for dinner, but that's a banger right there. And then I'm going to get back out there for a double in a little bit. But let's go see the pack that we got. So, dude, this pack just landed. Pack just landed. Overnight shipping on this guy. So this is from Tier. I talked to them yesterday, and they already pulled up with an entire overnight shipping. So CXT3 trainer. Let's take a look at that. Little cross training shoe. Maybe I'll do a video on this Little gym cross-training shoe. I kind of want to get into the gym for Summer of Speed. Do some heavy lifting. Let's see. Oh, see, this is what I really wanted, man. Yes. Zen Glide. Little recovery slide. Let's go. Not even a recovery slide. Look at this. It's a recovery mule. It's a little recovery mule action. Yeah, so that the toes don't get exposed. Oh, this is weird because this package was outside. So stepping into these is literally warm. This is a banger though, bro. Little recovery clogs. Hey, pull up in the Geppetto 5000s, man. These are clean. Let's see. I think they sent me some shades. So the issue is I have a prescription. I actually need to update my prescription while I still have vision insurance. Wink, wink. So we should get that done pretty soon here. But I want to get contacts so that I can actually wear something like this. These look fire though. Ceres HTS. Little shades. Okay, go off, King. Another pair. Momentous HTS. And then what is this? I have no idea what these are. Drop Zero Lace. Oh, these are crazy. Dude, they sent me the barefoot joints. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I can do these, bro. I might need to send these to somebody else on the app. They literally sent me the barefoot joints right here. Oh, the all-white barefoot Johns. No, that's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, shout out to Tier putting in work. So yeah, I referenced a brand earlier who we're going to do a giveaway with for Summer of Speed. It's Tier. We're going to be giving away some Mavericks. And then they also have a little bit of bada boom, bada bang, bada bop. I can't tell you when the bada boom, bada bang, bada pop is coming, but it's coming later in the summer. So yeah, shout out to Tier putting in work, man. Overnight, that's crazy. And they really pulled up with the recovery mules. These are fire. These are fire. I should probably try to put these on, but I think I'm probably. I was gonna say I'm too slow for these. I'm just too blind for these. I don't have. Hold on. Let me just see. Let me see if the swag is right. Dude. Bro, that's sick. That's sick. On my way to steal your girl. Bro, that's fire. I look like an alien. I look like a high mileage alien, bro. Who you calling small? These are the biggest shades in the game. Those are fire. Should I rock out like this on my afternoon run? Because I can still see. Can you see that? You can see you can see my regular glasses inside of these. What are these called? Momentous HTS. These are kind of a banger. All right, let's see what the other ones are like. I'm wearing a little bit of a preppy vibe. I went from I was rocking the truckers for a long time. I'm now back in the dad hat game. So a dad hat with the button up, it's not really momentous HTS vibes, but it's a little funny like this. You got to get the 5-panel hobby jogger hat. The little white and black stitch on the hobby jogger hat, that'll be fire too. All right, Ceres HTS. Let me try these. Oh, these are sick too. Dude, these might be even sicker. Yeah, dude. Rock out, rock on. Okay, I think these are my favorite. I like the little contrast, the white with the dark. But yeah, shout out to Tier. I'm gonna eat my lunch and then we could talk about the workout. With the disgusting heart rate monitor. I mean, this is how you know.
It's not disgusting like disgusting. It's disgusting like actually it's disgusting.
That's only after 2 runs too. I've been washing them. Have you noticed I've been rotating them through? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, these are filthy though.
Filthy as in.
On my way
nasty. Yeah. Excuse me.
On my way
on your way to what?
Stack some mileage.
Okay.
You gotta get a little selfie.
Yeah, there you go. And then also now you should do the thing that I said yesterday. Even though you
tag Taylor Finney?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you should tag Courier and Taylor.
Yeah.
Yeah. should do one. You're so cute. I love you. You are. You're a very cute man.
Dude, my coffee's been horrible recently. I need to get
Want me
new.
to make you a cup?
I just need to get new filters because I've been
Yeah.
using the ratchet filters.
You think that's what's causing the problem?
Yeah, the weird filters. Oh, and I it took me like 10 minutes to make this cup.
Because you were distracted.
I forgot because of something. Yeah. It's way too strong. It does not taste good.
He wears those glasses, but he won't cloth
So-
for our child.
Just trying to do cloth diapers, man.
Well, we don't have to only do cloth.
Hippy
but
dippy stuff.
No, it's not hippy dippy. It's just not being extremely wasteful.
It's not wasteful if it's dirty poop.
You know, you're technically supposed to do the same thing with regular diapers.
Wash them?
No. It would be a nightmare. You would ruin your washing
Yeah, that's what I'm
machine
saying.
in like a second.
Also, these are-
Like, white fluff foaming out everywhere. No, you're supposed to put the solids into
The trash?
yeah, into the toilet.
Oh.
But we've never really done that. So
I'm not
that's
putting
our
any
secret.
solids in the toilet. If you put the cloth diapers on the baby and I'm changing the diaper, the cloth diaper is going in the trash.
So there's this other there's this other kind that's called, so these are pockets.
Grind too hard
So
for
I'll
cloth
have-
diapers.
I'll have it's not about grinding too hard. It's about, yes, you do grind too hard. You grind too hard not to have cloth diapers because you want their planet to be around for a long time. You know? You want to be able to see the fruits of your labor.
And on that note,
You need some
vegetables.
Oh, those are good. No. Yeah, you probably do need some vegetables.
I need some what? What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say white shorts with
Oh.
that.
Oh, that'd be sick. Yeah. Should we do some white or light gray shorts? Oh no, we have the gray shorts. What about the gray shorts that I was wearing?
Yeah, those would be really good.
Yeah.
Too. The gray mileage ones. The
Dude, these are
mesh.
sick. I'm a big fan. I feel like I need to hop on a bike now.
Oh my gosh, I'm not ready.
I'm getting my Wahoo.
Meredith?
Yeah. My
Are you
Wahoo
gonna be
trainer.
paying for it on like a van?
To
You
no,
won't?
she said I can go pick it up at some point from their house, or we're just coordinate. But it'll be perfect. I can put it right here.
You're gonna have to get
Has a
U-Haul
desk.
or something. 'cause
It'll
it's
fit in
not
the
gonna-
back of the Jeep. It's
Honey,
not the
it
treadmill. It's the
will.
bike.
I am aware. I remember. The grill didn't even fit in the back of your Jeep, fam.
I'll put the seats down. Yeah.
You know that? It doesn't fit. It doesn't. It's hanging out by like 3 inches.
The grill?
Yeah, that's what's gonna
Yeah.
happen when you go and pick it up.
No,
and then
it's
I'm
gonna
gonna have
be-
to go rent a
Good,
truck.
I'll
in
ask her.
Lowe's
I'll ask her for
with
dimensions.
My large self.
I'll ask her for dimensions.
Don't ask
Yeah,
her
I'm
for
gonna be
dimensions.
slamming,
No, you look it up.
I'm gonna be slamming bike miles with this. The shades indoor on the Wahoo trainer.
Yeah, you
With
need to
this-
Get, you need to
with
get
this
your,
hat.
Your motion going. You know the reel that I sent you a while ago, where you're like, where the dad is like tapping the.
Oh, he's kicking the.
You need to get
The
that.
trainer,
You need to get
yeah.
that going because that's what you're gonna be doing. You're not gonna just be flying on there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I'll set Ira up right here with his show, and then I'll be right there in the bike.
His show.
Yeah.
No, that's not
With his
really okay.
Legos.
No, more like with his like cursive handwriting.
When I'm in charge, screen time's going up.
That's true. Oh my gosh. It's not true.
No.
Dude, I read this article today. You probably don't want this on the camera, but I read this article today.
Yeah, there's only one shoe. There's only one shoe that's right for this outfit.
Oh, there you go. That's good.
Dude, yeah, that's a vibe right there.
Are you gonna do it?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, of course.
You want me to take some pictures of you? I think we should take pictures of me taking pictures of you. That's good.
This is a fit if I've ever seen one. What color should we do next for the next training singlet?
Dude, this is so good. I can't. I literally
The glasses,
can't.
they're so good.
I can't, but it just really takes it up. What color should you do for the next training singlet?
Yeah. So then I go with this. Should we do a light gray like
You
this?
could do a white.
Ooh,
do
white.
white.
Yeah. White with the reflective. That'd be
That
fire.
would be sick.
Yeah.
The silver.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that'd be really cool.
Yeah. That'd be fire. $18. Highly underpriced running gear. Hobbytalker.com.
What's the slogan that I always like questionably low
Yeah,
prices?
questionably. Oh, that's what
For wheel?
suspiciously.
Suspiciously
Yeah,
low
suspiciously
prices.
low price food.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's
your
hobbyjagger.com.
tagline.
Let's get out of here. This is the song for the step out.
Look like me, hey, I'm big stepping. 4-5 on me, look like I'm bench pressing. Big weapon, get to talking, then I'ma get the chin checking. Big stepping, 4-5 on me, look like I'm bench pressing. I feel like I'm chosen, winning that's a slogan. Start hating now, got stolen. Now you at the house with the lotion. Might have taken L, but I had to keep it rolling. What we doing, huh? We big stepping. 4-5 on me, look like I'm bench pressing. Big weapon, get to talking, then I'ma get the chin checking. Big stepping, 4-5 on me, look like I'm bench pressing.
Bro, the swag levels, they just went up 100,000 trillion. With these shades, it's out of control. And I got the, I can't even see, I'm blinded. I got the double shades on. This, I can't open my eyes, but this, no swag. Literally no swag. Ooh! Swagger on 100,000. Trillion. And I'm so chilled out today. Ever since Charli told me to come outside, I've been so chilled out. We were posted up in the Adirondack chairs earlier with the birds going. Now there's all sorts of different creatures going. I'm literally posted up here. Look at this. Look at it. Take a screenshot of this and send it to my haters. I'm posted up here with a bowl of rocks. A bowl of rocks with the scribbles on it. I'm literally living life today, man. It's a banger. It's a movie. All right, good day of training. Let's break it down here. So in the morning, I got 4-mile workout in this thing. So warmed up in the Deviate Nitro Pure. We can throw that up. Just nice 4-mile warm up. I've been liking the Pure a lot more this week. I've been liking the Pure. I said this in the pod, but I've been liking the Pure. I've been liking the C1. I did take out the Azura yesterday afternoon. So I was gonna take it out for my morning run. I slipped my left foot into that thing. I had it on for about 10 seconds and I said, nah fam. I put the Cloud Monster Hyper on, just the standard Cloud Monster Hyper, and I did my, I think it was a 12-mile run in that. And it was a great choice because I think I finished that run average 7:17 pace or 7:15 pace or something like that. Cloud Monster Hyper 3 standard is a banger. But then afternoon, I needed to make good on my promise that I was going to revisit the Azura. So I put on the Azura right after my shower in the morning. I put it on and said, I'm going to try to break this thing in. I texted the group chat and everything. I picked up my public sub with the Azura on my feet to try to break that thing in. I don't know if it broke in all that much. And then I did my 8-mile run in it. Same exact route that I did today, which is out and back to the grain silos in here, which is about 8 miles. I had a little out and back on one street to get some extra elevation, but
just about 8 miles. And the Azura was actually solid. It's kind of like a cheaper version of this thing in some ways, in that it's protective, the rocker is nice, and it's a no-nonsense shoe for some mileage. And the Pure, that one's been really nice, just as a simple, lightweight daily trainer. It's nice to have all these different tools in the quiver. So I did my 30-minute warm-up in the Pure, and I would suggest if you're doing this summer of speed, get a little bit, if you can, get a little bit of an extra warm-up. Get 30 minutes instead of just 15, especially because the first few weeks of this are going to be shorter and faster. Why not get a little bit of extra mileage? So 30-minute warm-up with some strides, and then I slipped this thing on, and slipped is the right word because it really does feel like a slipper. And I'm a huge fan of purple. I gotta say, the purple and the red, I wish they went all purple on this thing. Not my favorite, the purple and the red together. It's not bad either, but I think it's also just this low profile design. It kind of looks like a driving shoe. You know what I mean? One of those, not a golf driving shoe, but a literal car driving shoe. Very low to the ground. But yeah, what you see here is what you get. I was thinking about this as I was gathering my thoughts on the afternoon run. What you see is what you get. It is direct. You can feel the plate in here when you push it in from the sides. It felt pretty stiff. It's weirdly flexible right now, maybe because it's been outside, but it felt pretty stiff with the carbon fiber plate in the front. But what I like about it is it threads the needle really nicely between being this uber aggressive shoe and something you could train in. Grant on the podcast, he hypothesized that this would be more runnable or more trainable. We should introduce that word to the vocabulary, trainable. The Fast R3, for example, is not a very trainable shoe or a training worthy shoe. It's not a shoe you're going to want to put a 24-mile long run in. Similarly, Nike Streak Fly, that's not a shoe that I want to do mile repeats in very often, unless I'm training for a 10K or something and it's a big workout 3 weeks out where I'm okay being completely smashed up. With this, I don't feel smashed up after running it. It has this really nice feel where it's direct. You get some snap and bounce off the front. Actually, not bounce, but you get some snap off the front. It's a very quick turnover shoe. And that was the thing I was thinking about this morning. There's not a lot of bounce to it. So if you look at a shoe like this, what I ran in this afternoon, the Cloud Monster Hyper, the light spray version, we would call this bouncy because the foam compresses and then releases. That's where the bounce comes from. You think about Mega Blast, Super Blast 3, Vomero Plus, Rad UFO, any shoe, Alpha Fly is a classic example, any shoe that we call bouncy, what people mean is that the foam compresses, it squishes down, and then it releases. It gives you that energy return. Vaporfly, on the other hand, not very many people would call that a bouncy shoe. We might call that a snappy shoe, a responsive shoe, quick for sure, but not very bouncy. So this is closer to something like a Vaporfly than an Alpha Fly, closer to something like a Deviate Elite than it is an SC Elite V5 or a Saucony Endorphin Elite 3. It's, matter of fact, all the way on the opposite to something like a Saucony Endorphin Elite 3, which so far this year is my highest mileage super shoe. So now comes the question of where does this fit into somebody like me, my training, or your training if you're training for marathons. For me, this is a really nice switch up today, and if I do go out to a track this summer, which I think I'm going to do, this would be one of my top picks because, again, it threads that needle really nicely between being quick, being aggressive, being lean and mean and low to the ground, and having that I can train in at quality because the foam, it's decently protective. The compound itself, I mean, there's not a lot of stack here, so it doesn't give you this protective feel, but the foam is really nice, and the geometry doesn't make it so that I'm getting absolutely slaughtered when I'm running in this thing. So good foam, decently accommodating geometry right in the middle, and then not too soft, not too firm. I would put it smack dab in the middle of the Streak Fly and the Takumi Sen. I love the Streak Fly for being fast, but I don't want to run in it very often. Then the Takumi Sen, it almost feels like a daily trainer, which to some people is a good thing, especially if you're a college student, a high school student, somebody who doesn't want to manage a lot of shoes. You can just put a ton of workouts on the Takumi Sen. It will hold up really well, but it's not the most propulsive. With this, there's more propulsion to it. It does feel a lot more stripped down than a traditional super shoe, but it's still low to the ground and will give you that natural feel for developing speed mechanics. So for me, I'm gonna take this out for a workout like today, 200s or 400s. If I have 800 meters, if I'm doing more than 3 miles of work in a session, I'm not doing this. When I say work, I mean 6 by 800, that's 3 miles of work, or 12 by 400 is 3 miles of work. That is right on the line of where I would want to use this. It is fairly aggressive, and because it's lower, I was also getting some of that forefoot just smacking off the carbon. Not the most comfortable thing. So for me, I'm gonna use this as just that workout shoe. I'll warm up in something else, I'll cool down in something else, but a really nice feel. So I like this. After the first run today, it is a thumbs up from me. If you are looking for this type of a shoe, this is a really good option. Don't go into it though expecting this to be a super shoe or feel faster than a super shoe. So that is the final question here and this is something I've struggled with a lot. Are these shoes, the 5K, 10K racing shoes, faster than the marathon racing shoes? With the Takumi Sen, it 100% was not. With the Streak Fly, maybe it was, but only for the 5K and below. And for me, I'm running my 5K PR was right around 16:20. I think it was 16:20 on the dot. I'm still going for a traditional marathon shoe, a super shoe, 40 millimeters of stack, because I just like the protection and I like the balance. So a good training tool, but yeah, don't expect this to be faster. It does feel lightweight. It does feel super easy to turn over. And for a run like today, we're working on developing speed mechanics, just gives me everything I need. So that was the morning run. Really solid in this 8-mile morning. And then I told Mace, because she asked me this morning, how many miles are you gonna run today? I told her, I think 16. So I needed to go 8 this afternoon. And I was just joking around with Charles there in the office when I put these glasses on and I have this Courier hat on and everything. And I said, there's only one shoe that can fit. There's only one shoe that could fit the vibe. Paging. Calling the CEO. Hello? Hello? You reached the CEO. There's a CEO of Mileage. I guess you're calling me. I'm the CEO of Mileage. How you doing? You racking? You stacking? Yeah, there's only one shoe that really fits this whole get up here, and it's this guy. And still an absolute banger. This is worth every penny to me. I did not buy this thing. I did buy the Deviate, by the way, or not Deviate, the Fast-FWD 2, because I don't think Puma is sending these out or seeding. I actually didn't even ask. I probably should have asked, but I just went ahead and bought it. I didn't want to wait. Sometimes you ask and then you wait and then they send you the wrong size and it ends up. So this was one of the rare shoes that I bought. This one I did not buy. They sent it to me. I would have bought it if they didn't send it to me because it's such a cool shoe, 220 grams. It's just so light. And this is my biggest breakthrough or realization this year. The light shoes make such a difference for training. I was talking about this on the podcast yesterday, but the Dynafish in this, they just feel so much lighter than everything else out there. And this was, we can throw it up, a very solid afternoon run, man. This was my best, I think, double of the week. It was my shortest mileage day because in the morning I only got 8. I've been going 12 in the morning, but today I had time constraints. But Tuesday I went 21 miles. Wednesday I went yesterday 20 miles. Today 16 miles. I've been putting down these 8 pieces every single afternoon, and I'm just getting stronger. And it's hard getting those high mileage legs back, just as it's hard getting those speed legs back. If you've ever worked back from a marathon or any sort of big fitness endeavor, you know it takes time to get back to where you were, but I'm feeling like I'm finally getting back there. And it's nice because I'm putting together 2 different systems that I've done in the past. So about a year and a half ago, I was doing a lot of high mileage, 110 plus mile weeks, even hitting 120 occasionally, but a lot of those around an 8-minute mile, rolling ochos. More recently, past 6 to 8 months, all the way from Bay State to Bay Shore, so October to May, I was doing lower volume, 80 to 100 miles a week. The 80s were on recovery weeks when I was traveling. 100 was what I was trying to get, but I didn't go above 100 at all. Maybe I did a 102 mile week, but I didn't do any 110s. And that was more moderate paces, a little bit faster, closing out these doubles, which were shorter at a 6:20 mile, or even sometimes closing out the 4-mile doubles at a sub 6-minute mile. So now what I'm doing is bringing those 2 things together. And this is how we build the system, right? You work on mileage, you work on speed, and then you bring them together. So what I've been seeing is, man, I have a lot of the aerobic fitness. Now I'm building in the strength. And when I get my legs back, I'll be able to run 8 miles in the afternoon at the same pace that I was running 4 miles in the afternoon just a few months ago. So yeah, really solid day of training. I absolutely love this thing. It's just very protective, lightweight, similar to the Dynafish with the weight. It's like a hot knife through butter. The difference is the Dynafish is less than half the price of this, which is just crazy. But yeah, the Piba is really nice. The rocker is super smooth. It's just an easygoing shoe. And it's one of those things that's, It's ironic because it's $280, but it's actually one of the most accessible, easiest to run in shoes out there. This is a shoe that anybody could slip on, run in, walk in, that will just feel really nice. Sometimes it's not the most expensive shoes are the most elite and specific. It's funny because Alpha Fly, right? People love that shoe. People think it's because it's $300, it's the best shoe for walking because it's the best shoe for running. No, this one though, this is what the Alpha Fly, where people want the Alpha Fly to be. This is the one that you should see people walking around Whole Foods in who have no idea what a 5K distance is or a marathon distance is, because it's just that comfortable. It is so easy to run this thing. My guy Serge on Instagram just did a good story about this. He said his haters didn't want him to run in $300 shoes, but he found a deal on the Supwell app. So yeah, absolute banger here, man. Banger day of training. Summer of Speed day 1 in the books. I think we're gonna get into some sort of live music situation tonight. I'm pretty excited. The summer is just peak right now. It's peak summer, so I hope everybody enjoys it, man. Make sure you are on the Supwell app. If you are not, I posted the Summer of Speed week 1 workouts. There'll be 12 weeks of programming, man. 12 weeks of programming for $5 a month. That's crazy. And I'm doing a little sales pitch. Yes, I'm doing a sales pitch. I don't like doing sales pitches, but I'm doing it. And you get the best hobby jogger community out there, and you can find deals on shoes like the Light Spray Hyper for gosh dang, I don't know, whatever Surge got them for, $200 or something. Oh, by the way, Nomeo, don't buy Nomeo until we have the discount code. I don't think it's active yet, but shout out to Nomeo for sponsoring the Summer of Speed, partnering with us for doing all these workouts and the programming. And we will have the Shakeout Run in Chicago, co-hosted with Nomeo. So they're helping us with that too, which is gonna be awesome. So yeah, make sure you're on the Supwell app. I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna go eat and see some live music, and I'll be back tomorrow with another video.
Is this a football place? It's not a soccer place, it's not. Daddy, is it? Should I bring it just in case right now? Dad,
It really is the outfit of the day, too.
what is that?
It's a lamp with some sort of nest in there.
Oh.
What? With this?
what you love.